Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic WWE back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your WWE Summerslam 2021 prediction video. Yep, it is time for the biggest party event of the summer to finally be here at last, as we're coming to you here for my 2021 SummerSlam predictions. Ha ha ha. And at the time of recording this video, we are 0 days, 18 hours, 41 minutes, and 43 seconds away for the pay-per-view event itself at 2021's SummerSlam. Why am I saying it like that? I do not know. But yeah, so SummerSlam 2021, here we are, finally at last, here for the predictions. Ta-da! Obviously enough, since we're already here, I already jumped over my, obviously as you can see at the title of the video, I obviously jumped over my Money in the Bank 2021 review. And there was a reason for that. I wanted to do it. As you'll see in my thoughts and my notes, it was a show to be worth reviewing. But I couldn't do it because of two reasons. Technically three, if not really four. One, because I was going in the midst of transferring to a new laptop, from upgrading from myself to from my older laptop to a newer laptop after my computer was slightly having some issues, that I decided to eventually just go ahead and just upgrade myself, because obviously I've had I had my former laptop for God knows how long, and I wasn't desperately of an upgrade, so I upgraded to a new upgraded laptop that I'm actually loving and adoring to this day. So that's number one. Number two, because I had a very, very bad ear infection. And that shit pretty much dowered my shit for a solid good week and a half. Almost 2 weeks. So that itself is another reason why I didn't really get around to it, because obviously I did not want to come out here and do a video while I'm really in pain. So there's that. Number three, I pretty much left up this. Number three is because, well, procrastination. Procrastination got to the best of me, so I just never got around to it. So there's that. And number four, and that's kind of going on right now, life. Just life. School, work, both, life, general. Excuse me. Tons of, I got a little cough. Life got in the way, and I just could not get time to get my thoughts or myself together to go for Money in the Bank 2021 review, and I apologize for that. So here we are for my SummerSlam 2021 predictions and my brief review, rundown, whatever you want to call it, inclusion of Money in the Bank 2021. So with this said, we're going to get this thing started with freaking the, actually, we are actually going to start off with the review of Money in the Bank. I know I promised you guys that I will no longer be doing, we're going to include in the freaking, we're going to be having no more of the freaking rundown reviews first before you get to the preview, the reason why you're here. But this is the reason why you need to see this, because obviously it leads into SummerSlam. So it would make more sense for me to preference this stuff first before we jump into SummerSlam. So with this said, we're going to get started right now. So with this said, Money in the Bank 2021 review, let's go. So, first up, we have Usos taking on the Mysterios for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. My praise for this match was for the Mysterios to win, though I wouldn't mind or to be too surprised if the Usos got the win. And they did, because obviously Usos won this match and are your SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So there you go. My prediction score after this match was 0-1, as I lost this match, tongue twister. And my thoughts were What a kickoff match, full of action on both sides of the ring, and the fans totally ate it up. Plus, that near-ending moment with the super kick reversal from the 619 to the leap off the turnbuckle totally had me feel as if the match was over there, which it kind of should have been, seeing as the match ended kind of in a screwy finish. But hey, Usos are champs alongside the head of the table, and here's the scene where the tribe goes from here, with the goat around their waist. Maybe seeing a rematch go down at SummerSlam to avenge the screw-like ending here to go down here. But would have thought we'd see Usos get them there instead. But once again, a true great way to kick us off on. So there you go. Next up, we have the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which my predictions were the following: Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, maybe Becky Lynch. Nope, they happened. Spoiler alert. And wait. Oh, yeah, that was it. Those were my three: Asuka, Bliss, and Morgan. But spoiler alert, none of them won, as Nikki Cross won the match, and my prediction score was 0-2. And my thoughts was, well, no one's seen that one coming. Match overall was a fun one to watch to open the show on, and definitely, and despite, let me rephrase that, and despite the lack of Lynch not making an appearance here, Nikki's win here was surely a surprise to keep an eye on to see where she'll go from here with the briefcase, despite the way of her winning it being quite questionable. Needless to say, opening up the show so far on a great note with this and the kickoff match. So there's that. Which, obviously enough, as you'll see heading towards SummerSlam, we kind of already seen where Cross ended up, ASH, whatever. I'm calling her Nikki Cross because that's her last name, so deal with it. Deal with it. So yeah, Nikki Cross, cashed in the Money in the Bank, briefcase the following night on Raw, beat Charlotte, and became the Raw champion. So there you go. So as we've seen, that shit did not last long. So Nikki Cross is already your champion. Just like that, out of nowhere. So that didn't last long. Anywho's, moving on next, we have the Viking Raiders taking on AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team Championships. My first match was for Styles and Omos to win, and they did, so that makes a perfect score 1-2 for my first win of the show. And my thoughts was, while I'd rather would have this match on the kickoff show instead of Usos and the Mysterios, due to no story being made with these two teams, really to care about much about this match, this match did in fact go from a slow start to end on an okay note with the styles of, Styles, and the fans being in on it all, to being the only reason for me being invested in this match, to say the least. Nothing awful, but a dull, but in a bit, nothing awful, but a dull and bit of a pace breaker, to say the least. So, moving on next, we have Kofi Kingston taking on Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. My first match was for Lashley to win, and he clearly won this match. So I'm in the purchase score tied at 2-2, and my thoughts was, well then, this match just came and went quite literally with no offense on Kofi's end of things. Granted, I'm sure a Lashley win was in the majority's eyes, but I'm not sure we see this kind of domination, to say the least. Now to see where Lashley goes from here towards the biggest party event of the summer. Lesnar, Goldberg, which, as you'll see, you better get your barf bags ready. Who knows? For all we know, it could be Mr. Money in the Bank. For all we know, who can step up to the plate and legitimately face Lashley, which unfortunately, WWE's not smart booking, so they give us the worst outcome of it all. So once again, barf bags, stage right. Seriously, go get your barf bags ready, guys. So, cause you're gonna need them for a freaking show to come for Lashley versus Goldberg. So, there you go. Go get your barf bags ready, cause it's coming. Next up, we have Rhea Ripley taking on Charlotte. My first match is for the Raw Women's Championship. My first match was for Flair to win, and she won this match and became the Raw Women's Champion at this show, obviously enough, which actually lends into Cross becoming the champion on the next night of Raw. But so Flair won it here, and Cross won it the next night on Raw. So, blah. Anywho's, my prediction for this match was Flair won this match. My prediction score 3-2. And my thoughts was the fans were the only thing that had me going in this match. But I kind of did lose my respect for the Fort Worth crowd giving this match a "This is awesome" chant, as this match couldn't be any more dull and boring as their last one was. Had me questioning the better of both evils in this end, and come to the conclusion that Flair winning it was the best thing to come out of this, since it really wasn't Rhea's time as champion. And us having a heel champ is better than a boring one, especially if we still can get Lynch back and face Flair at SummerSlam, which, as you'll see, is not happening at SummerSlam. Spoiler alert. Anyways, moving on, we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which my predictions were the following: McIntyre, Big E, and Rollins. My prediction for this match came true, as Big E Langston came the Messenger Money in the Bank, with my prediction score coming to 4-3. And my thoughts was, well, other than Peacock shitting the bed shortly before this match, with almost everyone's interest being unwatchable up to Big E's on my end of things, because a lot of other people have their own glitches and kind of reasons of jumping back onto the show after freaking Peacock once again shot the bed, because oh my god, what the fuck, Peacock? What happened? Please don't do that for SummerSlam. Please, for the love of God, do not let that shit happen. Mini rant over. Moving on. But still, this match was all sorts of hype and crazy. From Ricochet doing some crazy spots to Owens being the one to take the most bumps. This match was absolutely all over the place in the best way possible. Now, to see if the predicted comes true, with E going for Lashley to avenge Kofi for his squash earlier in the night, and to reform the New Day once and for all on Raw. Plot-wise, going to SummerSlam, not going to happen, but by the end of the night, it can still happen. Maybe, maybe not. Currently, what's going on with freaking Corbin and Big E Langston? I say not, but you never know. We're just gonna stay tuned and find out. Now, won't we? So, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Next, we have Roman Reigns taking on Edge for the Universal Championship for, the main event of the night for Money in the Bank, which was my prediction was for Roman Reigns to win, and he won this match. So that makes my prediction score and my total score a 5 wins and 2 loses. With my thoughts on this match was, and I quote, "Just as I was speaking too soon, the thing we all seen coming came back around, with Rollins coming out twice and screwing over Edge to let Reigns get the win in this very well paced and put together match to end this off on as we head towards SummerSlam in style." As Nani? John Cena's back. Hell yeah, bitches! So, yeah. John Cena is back. Obviously enough, is going against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, as we'll see, going towards my predictions up next. Obviously enough, and once again, like I said, my prediction score of the show was 5-2, and my overall thoughts on Money in the Bank 2021 to close out this half of the video before we jump into the main reason why you are here for SummerSlam 2021 content is, as I quote, "Man oh man, this show surely had its problems when it came to production. But for all that happened in the ring, for the most part, with the return of fans, surely resulted in a show that definitely met expectations, if not exceed them a bit. It seems as if we're on quite the road to the biggest party of the summer block." I'm freaking tongue twistering my words, so run away to SummerSlam. So yay, with Cena versus Reigns, Edge versus Rollins, and possibly Big E versus Lashley. Not happening, because we're getting Goldberg and Lashley. Like I said, get your barf bag ready. Get your barf bag ready, guys, because it's happening. Among many other feuds heading our way. And And I can definitely say that this show definitely gave us a thumbs up worthy viewing experience despite some minor nitpicks and flaws throughout it all. So now with that said out of the way, now we're going to jump on to the main reason why you're here, which is SummerSlam 2021 predictions. So this said, let's go on down to the bottom of the card, and we are going to get this thing on the road, shall we? So with this said, let's get this thing started with the Raw Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Omos taking on the team of RK Bro, which is Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. My prediction for this match is simply enough, like the mass majority of the WWE Universe is going to be going for RK Bro to win this match. I don't know how long they're going to be keeping the tag team championships for, but that is to be seen. Because obviously we all know the eventual turn's going to happen with Randy turning on freaking Bro, turning on freaking Riddle, and them having a thing back and forth with, you know, them being a thing. So that's to be seen. But still, RK Bro to win this match. Next up, why is this a match? Is this even going to be a match? Bliss versus freaking Eva Marie. Bliss wins. Moving on. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre taking on Jinder Mahal. My first match is going to be for Drew McIntyre to win this match. So, moving on. That was easy enough said and done. Because I've already spent a lot of time talking about freaking Money in the Bank. So, we're going to kind of freaking speed ride this shit. Because obviously, they always having this shit on a Saturday night instead of a Sunday. And I'm actually I'm giving these guys literally, like I said, literally 0 days. I'm literally past midnight my time. So literally recording and uploading it the day of the pay-per-view event. So of course I gotta freaking speed run this shit because obviously I gotta get it to you guys as fast as possible. So there you go. So with this said, let's continue on with the United States Championship matchup between Sheamus and Damian Priest. My prediction for this match is going to be, while I wouldn't mind Damian Priest winning this match, I feel as if this feud deserves a little bit more oomph to it, and I feel as if this is going to give more time to move on towards more events. So we're going to see Sheamus freaking win here versus freaking Damian Priest, and I have an itchy leg. Sorry about that. So Sheamus to win this match, but for some reason, if WWE thinks Damian Priest should win it here, then by all means, give the Priest. And I wouldn't mind it happening, so go Damian Priest. But still, my prediction is for Sheamus. Next up, we have Edge versus Seth Rollins. My prediction for this match is going to be for Edge to win this match. But I would not be too surprised, or wouldn't, I guess I would, if the match is going to pull off, which I'm pretty sure it will, I wouldn't mind seeing Seth Rollins win, because a lot of people say, oh, it's kind of freaking weird to see Seth Rollins getting kind of pushed down the freaking shitter like that over the likes of Edge, because he should be the likes of people to be pushed, especially if he's going to be in the contendership soon enough to go against Roman Reigns, which I don't see who even wants that to happen as of right now, because heel on heel? Why? Why? I don't see why, but okay. But yeah, sometime in the future maybe, but not right now. So yeah, I can see that being a reason why, of sheer effect of obviously Rollins deserves more of a push, and losing to the likes of Edge kind of really doesn't really do that to him. But I can still see the kind of argument that can be still be made by that point. So, yeah. So, if somehow, Seth Rollins wins this match by some means, I wouldn't have minded, and there you go. But my prediction is going to be for Edge. So, Edge to win. Now, here comes the biggest layer of speculation of this match happening or not happening. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. If it happens, because for some apparent reason they say, oh, Belair ain't here. Oh, Banks ain't gonna be there. Oh wait, they ain't both not gonna be there. And I dropped my phone. my phone's not gonna be at SummerSlam. What the hell's going on at SummerSlam, guys? seriously. But seriously, if it's going to happen, my prediction is going to be for, while I wouldn't be too surprised if Sasha Banks wins this match, I'm going to go with Bianca Belair to win it. So if it does happen, that is my prediction. But if it does not happen, then screw WWE for building us up with this shit and keeping us on the card. But for some reason, if they want to do it, people say, oh, it can be freaking Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch can finally freaking be the one to come out and freaking take her freaking win, or come out and actually do that. I don't kind of see that happening. I mean, if it happens, then alright, but I see that being more of a Raw thing, to be honest. But if it happens, there's that. If they want to go more of a safe route, they seem to be pushing this Belair and Carmella shit. So it can easily be Carmella coming out and actually facing freaking Belair if they can't get Banks and Belair to happen. So you can have Carmella versus Belair and do that. Even though we've seen that for like, what, 2 weeks already on SmackDown? I don't fucking know. Seriously. But so if it happens, Belair to win. Pointless to say. Moving on. Now, as I said before with my rundown of Money in the Bank, here we go again. So this actually is happening again with the Tag Team Championships on SmackDown between the Usos and Dominic and Rey Mysterio. My prediction for this match is going to be for the Usos to retain, and it is not because of the speculations of saying, oh, the Mysterios are gonna freaking go split their ways, or they're gonna start sprinkling the seeds of splitting the Mysterios. It's not because of that. Yes, it could. Yes, I could see that eventually start happening, but I don't. That's not the main reason why. My main reason why is obviously because, just a more simpler reason, because obviously just to keep pushing Usos and keep pushing their agenda for them to be along the sides of Roman Reigns being champion. Which kind of spoiler alert of that case, so yeah. That's kind of a spoiler alert, but still, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, so kind of keeping the stable, pushes being strong, but the tribe being pushed strong, I'm going to say the Usos are going to retain. So, there you go. Usos to retain. Even though it can be questionable saying, oh, we're rewarding people freaking for bad behavior or freaking when the Usos being their DUI shit. I'm not going to get into that shit. Needless to say, yeah, it kind of sucks if I didn't freaking touch on this already. It sucks that WWE's rewarding this bad behavior, but what can you do with a big storyline with them being attached to Roman Reigns? What can you do? It sucks, but it is what it is. So there's that. Needless to say, though, Usos to win. Next up, we have the garbage bag match, which was Bobby Lashley and Goldberg for the WWE Championship. My prediction for this match should simply be Bobby Lashley should just go there and just go for their hits. You know, if we had our way, Goldberg can just go, Brock Lesnar, fuck. That's what could have happened. Bear that in mind, that could have happened, guys. Bobby Lashley should just literally just go up to him and just brave on him. Goldberg faints. 1, 2, 3. But that we all know that's not gonna happen. But so realistic wise, just one spear, 1, 2, 3. Logical ending. There you go. Seriously. Just you know, do some charge shit. Bobby Lashley freaking ducks it and just collides him and just freaking spears him. And let that be it. And hopefully, if WWE was not doing this stupid ass bullshit with Baron Corbin and Big E going back and forth with the freaking briefcase for whatever reason, Big E could have came out by some goddamn chance if they freaking had Lashley and Goldberg actually have a match. Regardless of actually who the fuck wins the match, Big E can still come out and still cash in and still win the championship and save us the freaking glory of freaking potentially the chance of the thought process of fucking Goldberg winning the championship. My God. Seriously, you know, if it happens, At least we had the freaking thought process of actually Big E saving us all. But, most likely not, that's not going to happen, so I'm going to hopefully keep the more better option and have Bobby Lashley beat Goldberg. So, wishful thinking, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. Bobby Lashley beats Goldberg. So, there you go. Bobby Lashley to win. Next up, we have the Raw Women's Championship Triple Threat match. I guess I said Triple Threat match because we have Nikki Cross taking on both Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will take more of your sleep time pills because my God, why do we keep having Flair and Rhea Ripley 3 months in a row? Why? Sure, add freaking Nikki Cross in the match. Like, that's gonna add something fucking different to the goddamn match, guys, right? Right? Am I right? Fuck me, right? Just literally, come on. Come on. Just give me my pillow and take a good ass nap. Seriously. Hope the guy's not actually going to be that bad, but we'll just have to see. Seriously though. My first match is going to be, hopefully, Nikki Cross retains the championship here. But if not, if someone's going to have to win this match, give it to Charlotte. And please, 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 for the love of God, let Becky Lynch come out and let it be Lynch and fucking Flair. Let that happen. Just let it happen, WWE. Let it happen. Please. If you're going to do it, let Lynch come out, face off against Flair. There you go. Let it happen. But Cross to win this match. But if not, go give it to Flair and give us Lynch and give us Flair. Point being said, moving on to the main event of the card and the main event of our show, which is going to be for the Universal Championship. We have Roman Reigns ahead of the table versus John Cena. Once again, for the Universal Championship. So you might ask yourself, Sergeant 318, what is your prediction? As I kind of said before, I kind of spoiled it before, but here it is formally. While I obviously am a diehard John Cena fan, obviously enough, as you've been a long time viewer, you just know me well enough. Obviously, I'm a diehard John Cena fan, but I know what's best for business, and you know, obviously enough, Roman ain't losing the goddamn match, and Roman ain't gonna lose that goddamn title for like a long, long time, if even ever. Even if our freaking hindsight, even our wildest imagination, as we're looking forward to it, there is no idea of when or where Roman will lose the championship. He's just that good. So, Roman ain't losing to Cena. But if it happens, just to spite the recent release of Ric Flair, I'm not touching behind the scenes shit because, you know, it is what it is. That's what happens with current world events going on with wrestling. So, if WWE wants to spite Ric Flair and just do that shit and just give Cena the fucking win, just give him the win just to make him lose, like some people are saying, just give the Cena the fucking win just to get that out of the way, and just for him to lose the championship, just to lose the championship just down the road somewhere else quickly afterwards. You might as well not do that. I'm sorry, WWE, just don't swallow your fucking ego and don't fucking do that. Seriously, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Seriously, it's not worth it. Seriously, it's just stupid. But yet again, this is coming from the goddamn fucking company who gave us fucking Cena versus Undertaker in a fucking squash match. And fucking wasted that dream match in mind that fucking happened, being a legitimate, top tier WrestleMania quality match. Just give us a goddamn squash match at WrestleMania. That's the fucking company we're talking about here, guys. So, yeah. I'm kind of really ranting much. I didn't really think I was going to rant this much on this fucking video, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm generally not mad. I'm generally not pissed. But I'm just showing shit that's on the top of my fucking dome. So, yeah. But seriously though, guys, Roman Reigns is going to beat John Cena in this match, but by some goddamn chance, if it happens, I wouldn't mind it. To say the least, even though it's kind of fucking flat out stupid and just, mind-boggling why they'll do it, but me being a John Cena fan, I wouldn't mind it. That little bit of chance of me wouldn't mind it, but but the bigger picture, I'll look at it just like, okay, this is no goddamn, this is so stupid, and why, but yay, John Cena wins, yay. Seriously. So, yeah, so needless to say though, that's probably most likely not going to happen, but we're looking at the bigger picture, and Roman Reigns is going to continue, his climb more further of still being the head of the table, being the freaking monster that he is in the WWE as of right now, and he will go over John Cena overall and be the one to still be the Universal Champion by the end of the night. And as even before, fucking this whole speculation of fucking saying, oh, this new thing that just did on SmackDown, saying, oh, I will leave the stadium as champion, or if I don't, I will leave WWE, screw that shit. Even that shit's kind of just giving away freaking, oh yeah, Reigns is winning, so there you go. So, there you go. So, yeah. Overall, guys, I know this kind of, like I said, this freaking view has kind of gone all over the place, kind of going all over the place, like, thought-wise and kind of rant-wise, but, it is what it is, guys. This is what you're going to get from me and my content here on YouTube, because obviously, I'm random, I'm silly, I'm me, and, that's just me, so, yeah. But seriously, though, through all this kind of shenanigans with this all, guys, I want to overall thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys, obviously, I promise. Leslie says, randomly sneezing in the video. Haha. Okay, but seriously, guys, seriously. I seriously do apologize for me not doing these reviews, but hopefully I will find time to get my reviewing ass back and freaking settled this, and I will be back here to give you guys my review of SummerSlam 2021 as soon as possible, as we head on to the next pay-per-view event itself, which I believe is going to be Extreme Rules, but don't quote me on that, but we shall see what happens. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, I overall once again thank you for watching this video, and I'll also see you guys next time for my SummerSlam 2021 review. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sandy318, and I'm signing out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.